defense. However, Coach just said that it wasn't necessarily that as much as just raw energy.
Yeah, it was a lot more just raw energy. You know, we went out there focused, and we had one thing on our mind to get a W, and we did it.
And a little bit of a chip on your shoulder as well.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we got blown out, so we just paid them back. Six game would be a tough game for both teams, and we trying to close out.
How do you try to carry that raw energy into Game 6?
We just go out there and just play hard, move the basketball. That's all we have to do.
Drew, I think 5 of your first 6 buckets were dunks. Is it about getting into a good position so that the next pass can find you sort of before it's get
Yeah, it was a lot of ball movement yesterday, and consequently they were getting confused on defense because they play like an extremely ball-sided kind of defense. All the guys are on the side of the court where the ball is. So the weak side, if we just move, they get lost.
So is it something that just took a little bit to figure out and develop, and you figure you can try to carry forth now in the series?
Exactly.
And those little things you talked about before the game is really what made the difference.
Yep, transition defense is number one. You know, we got back. Kobe was jamming Westbrook up the court. You know, so that slowed his energy, his momentum down. And then Powell and I were just trying to cover up the lane.
Andy, does a game like last night for you personally just show you what kind of impact you can have on this team?
Definitely, and I think that, with me, just getting back on defense is going to help, and then getting easy baskets for the team. You know, a lot of lobs, a lot of dunks. Gets us off to a good start, especially early in the game.
It seemed like you guys were trying to make an effort to break them down a little higher out of them in the paint than maybe you or Powell, whoever it was, would fill behind all that action.
Exactly, and that's what we did. We practiced on moving the basketball around the perimeter, and then really just focused on penetrating through passing versus dribbling.
Coach also talked about pacing you like 6-minute increments. Is that working?
Well, it was the first game that happened. I think it worked out fine, so probably see more of it.
What's the progress you think you're making, just the conditioning level and all that since you come back?
It's coming along. It's not there yet, but I missed a month, so a couple more games.
When you play on a team with not only dominant players, but dominant players with dominant personalities, is it hard for you to kind of know when to pick your spot to have an impact?
We were working on punching in today in practice, just getting the timing down for that. So yeah, I still, it's me just doing things at the right time, and that's what was really happening yesterday a lot too. Like my man over here said, with the timing and cutting off of each other, that we worked on that before in practice, today in practice. I think we're going to continue to do that because that's what's going to beat teams, that constant movement.
Is that as good a game as you've seen this year so far, both on offense and defense?
Yeah, for sure. That was one of our blowouts. We could count the blowouts that we had this season on your hands. So, coming to playoff times, come out with that kind of energy, and really just pick a team apart like that. It was great.
With any question we asked you Monday afternoon, your answer was basically transition defense. Asking what shoes you were wearing, you talked about transition defense.
Yeah.
Were you just overall pleased with the way?
We defended much better in the break. They didn't get nearly any run-out layups up that they were getting. Second chance stuff, we limited it. We can do better. But that's really what changed the game.
In your personal, you talked about the need to get back quicker, to be more conscious of.
That helps because the guards don't want to come in. If they see you back and they see your eyes on them, then they don't want to go right at the basket. They see somebody there, so it makes them hesitate, and just that little bit of hesitation is enough to let our defenders get back in front of them.
When you talk about the raw energy you guys have, what fueled them?
Just being in a position where we had to play backs against the wall. We got a tendency to kind of, we're so good, but backs against the wall, we showed up. So I just think we got to take this energy and just start from the beginning of games, and we'll be all right. We don't have to wait till we get down by 15 or down by 10 to pick it up.
After a game, if you want to unwind, do you ever go up to the Hyde Lounge up at Staples?
No, I never been
Never been up there? Have you heard about it?
I heard about it, but I've never been up there.
Thinking about taking a trip up there anytime soon?
Maybe when we win the chip. But not till then.
Cool.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks, man.